Hold on a second. I just want you to know we have to answer these truthfully.
Well,
Okay.
my side is the truth,
Okay.
and that's the only side that's the truth.
That ain't happening.
What's up? No.
That's so bad. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Hiya. We are family. Hey, hey, hey. Chaos is all you need.
That's actually good.
That wasn't good. Bring him into speed.
Welcome back to our channel.
I know it has been a fortnight.
Even like from my memory.
Man, we can't.
It's okay.
I put my ass on the line.
You're so stupid.
Hola.
No.
What's up, Chaotix?
Welcome back to our channel. Today we're doing a Q&A that you guys asked us like 2 to 3 weeks ago, but since we suck, we're doing it today.
We'll get better, but don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let's dive on in. Whatever, let's go.
Okay,
First
so-
question. Numero uno.
It says, who said I loved you first?
Okay, so technically,
He.
I said it, but it was a mess up. We weren't even going out at the time, so technically, I said it first. But
You meant
that,
it.
I
But
didn't
you
mean
meant it.
I didn't
You
mean
meant
it.
it.
No. I
Yes,
took
you
it back.
did.
As soon as I said it, it was a mistake.
You
Then
said it with that passion and that fire.
That's what we started off with, huh? It's fine. No.
You started it.
No. She said it first. She said it first and meant it. Mine was by accident. Mine was like,
You
all right, bye, I
kissed
love
me
you.
and you said,
that was what
okay,
it was a
I
mistake.
love you, okay?
That was a mistake. It was, bye, I love you. Oh, like, oh my god,
That
I'm so
was your
sorry. That's how it was.
You meant it though.
I didn't
You
mean
meant it.
I did
You
not
meant
mean
it.
I did not
You
mean
meant it.
No.
You didn't mean it?
I didn't.
Because like a week later I said it. So you mean tell me in 7 days you didn't feel love for
It
me?
wasn't a week later. Your time frame is all types of
crap.
screwed up right now. No. Who said it first and meant it was...
But who said it in general?
Okay, so the way she said it, right? I don't know why she's over here trying to like be all beating around the bush and everything. The way she said it, she was going on some rampage about how I was
How
like,
much I care for you.
Yeah, how much she
And
cared
I'm gonna say it
Mhm.
because okay, so I was nervous, right, telling him because I knew that I felt it, and then I was like, oh, I just care so much for you. You help me with a lot of things, and then I went like that, and I was like, I think I'm falling in love with you, and then I looked at him and I was like,
it was so much that shit just went.
right over your head.
And
I
then
don't think you caught it though. Like in the beginning,
No.
you had to like process it a little.
I know
bit.
it because I was like, I'm really.
Because you asked me, you were like, did you just say?
Because she was like,
I love
oh,
you.
I
And
care
I was
about
like,
you so much and everything. I was like, why am I?
And I
feel
caught
like
myself because I didn't want to tell you that.
I
Like,
felt
at
like I
that
was in
time.
trouble. Let me tell you about that much. I felt like I was in trouble, but none of it was bad towards me, if that makes any sense. And
Like good trouble?
I was like, you know what I mean? Like when you get in trouble, like a lot of guys will understand this, especially when you're in trouble by a girl and they're yelling at you. You're like,
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
fuck, like damn
It's
it.
like I'm getting in your.
And that's how she was. She was yelling at me this stuff, and then that's when she was like, "And I'm falling in love with you," and I was like,
Huh?
that's how I was like, damn. All right. Wait, what?
Okay, but
wait, you just said you loved me?
Long story short,
She said it first.
he said it first.
Two.
Number 2.
Mhm.
Oh, hey girl, just wanted to know what happened to your engagement.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Right?
Crystal. Take a
No,
photo.
no. Okay, I was engaged, and then it didn't work out, and then that was it. I don't want to give too many details because I feel like it's
That's
not
not-
necessary.
Nothing.
Yeah. Okay. How did you guys meet?
Actually, we met in middle school. Middle school was a long time ago.
Back in 07.
Really? Do you remember the year? Yeah, Jesus. No, yeah, we met. We had class together in middle school and everything. But
And we sat by
After-
each other
yeah,
because
we
our last
sat-
names are Rodriguez.
yeah, we sat.
But he never liked me as a friend.
No.
I
She
was his twin brother's friend.
Yeah, she was a little what's it called? Goody girl. She used to tell me a lot. I was a bad kid, so
I would snitch on him.
Yeah.
And he would write himself up when he got in trouble.
that's yeah.
So that's how that went.
Mhm.
But he didn't like want to be friends with me because the girl he dated bullied me.
That's not true. That's completely opposite.
That's
No,
the
you
next-
are trying to make some crazy. That was
That was a year later.
No, it was 2 years later when I started dating her. So, in 8th grade, that's when I started dating her. 6th through 7th, that's when I met her. That's when I known her. And everything. We talked a couple times, but we were never really friends or anything. Not hard friends. I was friends with a lot of different people.
He knew of me
She
and I
was-
knew of him.
Exactly.
Okay, so 4th question. Did you want a boy or a girl? By the way, congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I wanted a girl.
I wanted one too.
I wanted a little girl. That's what I wanted. But
But I switched up halfway and
She switched.
I wanted a boy.
Back and forth in this.
Cause my best
Boy,
friend told me
girl,
like, do you really want this? And like was like saying like all the stuff that girls have to go through.
She acts like girls.
And then I
so
was like,
bad.
nah, maybe I really don't want to do that because I'm dramatic. And I knew my daughter was gonna be dramatic too. That's not the time when you agreed though.
She was gonna be. She would have been the most perfect little girl.
She would have a very dramatic like her mom.
But we are very happy
But
to
yeah.
have a boy right now.
How did your parents feel about you guys having a baby so young?
My family wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. My mom was like, she was like, "Are you serious?" That's it, you know, because she's already a grandmother to 3 other babies. So, I don't think it hit her as like harsh. I feel like she was more accepting to it than I originally thought she was gonna be.
Than mine.
Yeah, than yours. But yours.
Because it's their first grandkid.
Yeah.
Well, my dad has 2, but he doesn't know them. So it's technically his first. My mom has none.
Yeah.
But they were upset because we're young.
Yeah.
They wanted us to like wait a little bit longer.
But why?
But that's like another question coming up.
Why?
Yeah. So what happened to Cotton On?
What happened to Cotton On was
We went our separate ways.
Yeah.
How did you guys come up with your baby's name?
All right, well that's very easy. I'll take this one right here.
I take dibs with the middle name though.
The middle name, yes, was her. But Uriah Faber is my one of my all-time favorite fighters, top 3 for sure. And I'm very big into mixed martial arts. I'm pretty sure a question later on will probably ask about that. But yeah, so Uriah Faber is one of my favorite fighters. So I obviously wanted to name my son after one of the greatest of all time.
And then Noah for me because I'm religious and I really like
Yes.
the story about Noah.
Yeah.
So I figured, but it has a good flow to it though.
It does. Uriah.
We came
Noah
up with
Rodriguez.
it over the phone. Out of nowhere, we weren't even planning it too.
No.
I was like, what do you feel about Noah? He was like,
I like it.
he was like, Uriah Noah.
It
Uriah Noah.
Biggest thing for me was
We
the
wanted the
name,
flow.
the flow. Like for our little girl.
Wait, you
It
can't
would
say that
no,
'cause
no,
if
no.
we do have her.
No, I
later
know.
on.
I'm not gonna say her name, but for our little girl, it would have flowed well too. So that's what we always wanted. I never liked names that I like names
have that stop.
that have a stop, you know. But Uriah Noah
Like your
Rodriguez.
name has a stop.
Yeah, Kian Omar Rodriguez.
It's very like.
Yeah, it's like what the heck? A, B, and C. I wanted the whole alphabet to flow together. You know, I wanted the whole thing.
How did you guys know you were going to fall in love?
You don't know that shiz. What the heck? You don't know that stuff. I mean, I met her in middle school.
I knew, but I knew though.
In middle school?
In Cotton On.
Mm.
I knew.
Mm.
Because I suffer from bad anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
And he was always there for me. And nobody in my whole entire life, like, ever helped me with anxiety or, like, take it away from me, like, quick. It was always been, like, hours or days later. This one, all he has to do is be like, it's okay. He does this. He goes, it's okay. It's okay. And I'm like, okay, I think it is okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay, he'll be here. He'll be around.
Yeah, no, for me, I never knew. I obviously when I saw her,
You
I was
didn't.
like, I was
He
like,
didn't know.
this is a very like, it's a different girl. She was a different girl from a lot of girls that obviously you know, that people deal with nowadays. But when you saw her and you knew who she was very mature and she was very different. And you know, I was kind of like, I can't believe she's into me. You know, obviously how beautiful she is.
I
and
told
everything.
you drunk, though.
Yeah, she did tell me drunk. But anyways, yeah. So I never knew I was gonna fall in love with her, but you know, things happen.
So what's the reason behind making a YouTube channel? I can do this one because it was my idea.
Okay, yeah, it was her.
I wanted a YouTube channel way before I even met him, but I was just way too scared and insecurities and stuff. And like I said, he always helped me with a lot of things to like get over that. But I figured since we're having a son, it can be like a good. Well, we figured we wanted to do this before we even found out the gender.
Yeah, our first
So
video
we
was always supposed to be
figured-
like the reveal of the gender.
Yeah, we figured though since we're having a kid, the baby can always look back at like us before baby, and like kind of like his growth. Hopefully we can get like his first walk and stuff on camera. That'll be freaking.
Oh my god,
that'll be so
insane.
cool.
What?
But like, if we don't, we can still record and be like,
Right,
oh, that's like.
And you know,
that's like
babies
your
don't stop walking.
50%, right.
You know, like so.
So we figured that
you guys will
cool
definitely
too.
see that stuff.
And plus, like, I had videos growing up of my childhood.
Yeah.
And I love, like, we watched them, and he like makes fun of how I talked and stuff.
She used to have a lisp.
It was bad. But anyways, like, if Uriah has a lisp and he gets over, like, we can always make fun of him, like, it's okay, mommy had one too, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, we wanted it, and plus, like, I feel like it'll be good for, like, us in general to look back on.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm ever mad at him, I can look back at this video.
Yeah.
You know?
Be
be like,
oh,
yeah, I'm like,
never mind.
it's actually like, come upstairs.
Partially, that's why I agreed to do it. But no, the actual reason is because I don't know. I feel like sharing it with everyone who ends up watching this and everything like that. I think it's very cool for everyone to just to see our child and grow up into something that, you know, that way when, for me, I don't have a lot of home videos, and, you know, obviously like VHR and stuff like that. All those things they don't really exist anymore, and that's what my home videos were. A lot of mine are in Puerto Rico, so I don't really get to see any of them. I get to see a little bit of pictures of me. I have like 4 pictures of me as a baby, but
yeah, there's like
very little on me. But
and
at least
there's
from
like
here,
albums
yeah,
and albums
hers,
and
the other thing.
albums.
But on here, Uriah will always have his. So
Yeah.
and we get to share with all you guys. So
And it's what's one place you want to go to before you die? New Orleans,
yeah,
Mardi Gras, Bourbon Street,
for me, it's,
graveyards,
all right.
or Salem, Massachusetts.
No, for me it'll be obvious. One point is Australia.
You say that so much.
Oh, Australia. Are you kidding me?
it's
We
not
talk
even
about
like-
New Orleans way more than I think we should.
Just Australia that you want to go to? Because I said 2 places.
No, Australia. Oh, I
You wanna
really,
go to,
I really want to go to Iceland.
Okay,
I don't know what.
you've never told me that.
No, yeah. Well, Iceland.
You said
It's
Greek,
so-
something like that. Bali?
Girl, I'm gonna go everywhere. No, never Bahamas. We're gonna go everywhere eventually, but Iceland and Australia. Australia's always been a destination of mine. Iceland, I mean, if you look it up, the freaking place is beautiful. So yeah, those are my 2.
It'll be cold though.
It's not that cool.
Get it?
You know, it's actually funny.
Oh,
Iceland.
I thought you were gonna laugh.
Iceland is actually mom joke. Iceland's a lot. It's a lot better than Greenland. You know, right? Greenland's actually frozen the hell over.
I didn't even
Iceland's
know there was
actually
such
more
thing as a
forest
place
and
called
everything.
Greenland.
Yeah, it's up there. If you put a map here, we just go bam.
Impossible. Okay, so number 11. What are your goals and why? I don't have actual
She has
pinpoint though.
She has goals. Go ahead, say it.
To be an 11th grade English teacher.
Yes. Yes, get it, girl, get it. Why not? That's amazing. Why not?
Or to be a cognitive psychologist, but that's still like
Up for debate.
yeah.
Up debate. It's either 2. She's still pursuing that, but it's like
Or just like live off of his
high
money.
school
That's
tutor.
cool too, you know.
yeah. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Me, I want to be a professional mixed martial artist. That's what I want to be. That's what I want to pursue in my life. I want to be the greatest of all time.
And
then and eventually obviously go into other tentures, but right now that's my favorite. I want to coach.
he has a
my
lot
own-
of stuff. When I first met him, I thought I had my stuff not together. Because I was like, as I asked him, I was like, what do you want to be when you grow up? He was like, oh, I want to do this, and then later, I want to do this, and then later, that'll help this. And I'm looking at him, and he's like, and what about you? And I'm like,
maybe this, maybe that.
13 is, oh no, actual 12. Ooh, sorry.
Try and jump.
12, what are your ages?
I am 21.
I'm just 20.
Yeah, we're young.
But we're turning this year 21 and 22.
Yeah.
With a,
Look at that. We're
What?
growing up with a child.
yeah, exactly. How long did you guys date before you were pregnant? We started dating November 24th.
Fourth.
Sorry, I always remember because it's the date, Christmas
Fourth.
Eve. November 24th. And then I got pregnant. Well, I found out I was 4 weeks pregnant February
First.
1st?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was already a month in. But I know actually when they told me they actually figured it out. I got pregnant December 27th. The egg fertilized December 27th. So a month and
Some change.
a month and 2 days?
Yeah.
3 days? So
Yeah.
yup. Why wasn't Kian's dad in the reveal video?
Well, damn, guys, damn.
There was more questions, by the way, really quick. There was more questions.
Oh, disclaimer. Boom.
There was like 63 to 64 questions I was asked, but my stupid self deleted almost 1,000 pictures off my phone, and half those questions got deleted.
They were all on.
So I only like from the top of my head, like,
this is all basically
today
memory from
writing
us,
it.
So sorry about that.
Why wasn't your dad in the video?
Oh yeah, I forgot this. I tried.
You try to ease your way out of it. Like, next question.
All right, next one. Okay, so what was it 15?
14 actually. That's number 14.
I was telling her to go to 15. She didn't listen.
Oh.
But okay, so as you guys can see, I said I don't really know a father like that. That's pretty much what it was. I don't really. My father is someone that I'm not very close to him at all. Never really been close to him, and we never got his reaction from it, and that's about it.
Marriage, before or after baby?
Oh,
after. We're not getting married this year.
Nah, fuck that.
I'm not getting married pregnant. Like,
no.
Then I'm always gonna be like, ew, I look big. Like,
yeah, I mean, she doesn't think she's beautiful now. Why? Put that in a wedding dress. It's gonna be. It'll look beautiful. We'll all cry, but nope.
I will cry because I think I look fat. We want. Well, I would like to get married to him. I don't know his like.
Oh, I already know I'm gonna ask her. So.
But like, yeah, maybe after baby, like maybe when baby's like almost 2 years old, we can like have an actual like.
I want to make sure we have everything set in place. So like it's gonna be.
I want the baby to be a little older. I don't want him to be.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna be. For me, to be honest, I want to be more comfortable in life. You know.
And plus, we find out new things about each other every single day, and I want to make sure that I know 100,000% about him.
She knows me like 100 and like. I would say she knows me like 50,000%. So we'll see. We'll get there.
3 things you love about each other versus 3 things you hate about each other. I'm very hesitant because I don't like the hate word. So I think we can put like dislike.
Yeah, dislike. Oh, Jesus Christ! What the fuck is wrong with you?
Stop cursing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. 3 things you love about each other. Let me think. I know he's gonna take a while because there's so many things. You know, there's so many things to good about me. You know what I mean? Like it's just so wow. Like, you know, like this might take a while. You know.
I feel like she's stalling because she can't think of things about me.
Think of anything. No, I can't. I can think of like 5, but you know, narrowing it down, it's kind of hard.
Okay, so 3 things that we love about each other.
How about you go first, and then I get some inspirational for you.
3 things I love about Crystal.
I can name the 3 things I don't like about you.
Whoa. Okay. Not doing a good job, huh, Keen?
No, okay.
Oh, okay. So what I love about her.
Okay,
you just told me to go first.
I was just okay.
Wanna rock paper scissors shoot?
Yeah. You're supposed to 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th one is your answer.
Right. Rock, I already thought of one thing I hate.
So it's rock. Oh man.
I love how mature she is. It's I mean, she's only 20 years old, but I mean, this girl knew. She knew what she wanted. She knew how she was gonna get it, and she was very put together. I mean, this girl had like a whole freaking credit score and everything. Like she was like trying to build my shit up.
Credit score. He was like.
Are you sure you're 20?
Right.
Like, I don't even own a credit card yet. So I love how mature she was and how grown up she is. Number 2, she's freaking beautiful. I mean, are you kidding me? She's beautiful now, glowing. I'm telling you. But when you see this girl before and how she's gonna look after, now it doesn't freaking matter. She's beautiful. It's always something that's gonna be there, and it's amazing. And 3, she honestly makes me freaking laugh hard.
That was one of mine.
I'm a very comedic guy, I like to make people laugh and everything. I'm never really that serious in moments, but she's a person who could just pick it up on me with me too. She could just
Piggyback off your joke.
Yeah, or like just joke with me. Doesn't really matter. It could just be us two in a room, and she'll be joking. She'll do like these weird little noises that you guys probably will never see.
No, absolutely
but,
not.
But you know, like that's what it is. So it contrasts a little bit because she's grown up and mature, but she just knows how to be fun too. So those are 3 things I love about her.
Mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
He makes me laugh.
She was just listening. She wasn't thinking.
No. The only reason why number 1 is you make me laugh is because it takes a lot for me to laugh as much as you make me laugh. Like, there be days where, like, I'm crying and you know that.
Yeah.
2, you're super caring. Like, I met a lot of caring people in my life, but there's nothing like Kian's words. Like, literally, if somebody was to copy and paste everything Kian says versus the same thing Kian said, it'll be moved by Kian and not by the other person. I'd be like, oh, that's bull crap. Like, I know you did not mean that. And then if Kian, I'm just like, man, he even meant the comma. Like, that's just...
The comma? Pause for...
Right. I'm like, wow, man. Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
And then, like, 3... I don't know, there's so many things, but I like your passion the most. I think that he's very passionate. I think, like, with the smallest things, too. Like, I can just be like, oh, like, even, like, with makeup, like, he wasn't, like, thingy with makeup, and he can sit throughout, like, a whole thing and give me his advice and be like, I think you should get that concealer instead of that one, because that, like, he's so passionate about everything. And I'm like, wow, he listened. So that's that. I really like that a lot. You're so annoying. And then 3 things that we don't like about each other.
Here we go. You want to go first or I go first?
He doesn't listen.
Uh-huh.
Like, okay, I know that contradicts what I just said, that he's a good listener, but, like, no, with serious things, he listens.
Oh my God.
Like, if I'm like, yo, did you hear that? Like, he'll be like, yeah.
I listen, but
he doesn't remember.
I'm stupid.
He doesn't remember. Like, I had a whole conversation with him last night, which we're not gonna name or anything like that. And I'm like, I literally looked at him dead in the face. I was like, we just had that conversation 30 minutes ago. He's like, you know, I was kind of wondering why you had that shirt on. Like, when did you put that on? I'm like, while I was talking to you, do you not remember? Like, you responded back to what I was saying. Like, you don't listen.
Number 2.
Because you just frustrate
Come on.
me. Okay, number 2 is he thinks he knows it all. Like, Kian, if I was to talk about the stars in the sky, he'll be like, yeah, that goes to that. And I'm like, no, with the Kian, I can Google it right now. He's like, okay, Google it. I know that I'm right. You're a freaking PhD in science. He's a freaking doctor. He thinks he's everything because he thinks he just knows it all.
I'm not that smart. So
yeah,
I don't think that.
You act like you know everything. And then 3 is he's just I don't know.
I don't know. She'll like me.
No, it's just I don't know how to explain this one. It's like you want things at like your time, but then like if I do it at his time, it's not his time, if that makes sense. He'll be like, we're gonna do this, right? And I'm like, okay, what time? Oh, like around 3:30. Okay, 3:30 comes. No. I'm like, you told me 3:30. Like,
okay.
it's not your time, okay, but like. So. It's just true, like, you
okay.
just, oh, gosh, that just bothers me.
Alright. My turn.
He eats a lot.
My turn. 3.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go to 4.
That's just
my
a bonus.
Turn. For my things, is, she's very...
BJ
when she gets angry, it doesn't have to be with me, it doesn't have to be anything like that, but she tends to carry that anger with everything. So
even off my phone.
So like it could be something she just seen posted on there and she'd be like, you know what? And then she sees me doing one thing, like I put my foot up on something and she's like, get them toes off of that, you know? So that's one thing. Number 2, I would say is...
Oh, that's gonna look bad if I came up with 3 like that and then you're just like, oh, there's really nothing else I can say.
No. I'll think of stuff. Don't worry about it.
You were supposed to like...
No, I'm not gonna cut it out there. Crazy. You came at me hard. Number 2 is... Oh, saying about timing and stuff like that. She wants to do things on her time.
Just like you!
This morning, for instance, alright? I was chilling on that bed, just all comfortable, you know what I mean?
I felt bad though, but that's just how I am.
And she was like, I'm gonna go shower, I wanna do my bed. And I'm like, hey, I'm in it. I'm chilling, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna shower right now.
Like, just go
ahead.
shower.
Go shower and let me chill. No, I had to get out of the bed for her to make it just to get on top of it again so she could go shower.
Because if I'm clean, my room needs to be cleaned. Like, I need to come back to a clean room. I can't just have my bed messy and then me, like, all freshened and like, smelling nice. And then having everything just... It's like my OCD. I do have that OCD, though.
Did I explain myself on why you hate me? Did I explain that? I don't think so. Did I? Let's really be... 3, I would say... This one's kind of... Okay, so... I don't know.
Be gentle. I'm hormonal.
I wouldn't say. What would I say? What would I say? No, because I don't really hate that actually. So, never freaking mind on that. Watch Q&A 2. People are gonna be like, "What was that thing I can't talk about?"
I know. I'm over here like.
Because no, I don't really hate it. So that's never mind. I just thought about it. And it was like, nah, it's not really a bummer. It's not really anything that sucks. No, I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't have shit.
Well, you are gonna. You did that on purpose.
Question 17, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Describe your significant other using a few words. So I'm guessing they meant like 5.
5. All right.
Got my 5.
Damn, I just thought about 1. Go ahead. Say
wait, like a sentence, not like words.
So.
Yeah. Not like beautiful, tall, whatever.
She's not tall.
5'7".
Well, go ahead.
Description is likes to eat a lot. Sam line.
All right. My description: she loves Jesus so much. Yeah.
That's so annoying.
Let's go.
Question for Kian: How do you feel about Crystal? How do you feel seeing Crystal pregnant? And what are the differences of her with child versus without? By the way, you guys are so cute.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't really see difference. There's something else. Obviously, I'm never gonna look at it the same way that I did the first day. But before,
I was a mess when you first met me. Let's just get that out there.
She was a mess behind her life, but she always carried herself differently. Like out beyond doors, outside in the real world, you would never tell that this girl was going through what she did. You know.
True.
So that was always something to admire. But when I seen her, I don't know. You can't like I don't know because when I first saw her, first things that thought came to mind was that she's beautiful and that. She just first of all she just looked freaking smart. She just looked like she knew, like you know what I mean. Like if I was like, hey, you know what? What's the number for pi? I don't know. Or she'd just be like, and say it because I don't know it right now. Anyways,
the number for pi, like square root of pi.
Yeah.
3.14.
See,
everybody knows that though.
Not everybody, but like getting to know her more, getting to like dive into all this stuff and like knowing every little like wrinkle that's in that brain and every single thing about it. The beautiful thing never changed, and I just know her deeper now. When I look at her now, I know who she is. I know that this is Crystal, and that's what versus what it looks like. And baby, without I mean, like, I'm pretty sure you guys met before pregnancy, but like after pregnancy, it's probably gonna still grow more.
Who will be in the delivery room with you?
So we only have 2 people, and that's
so
gonna
far.
be so far. So right now we have. And if you guys want to try to come in, fight your way.
Oh God!
Make a chance.
I mean, 4 are allowed, so.
Yeah, so we have her mother, and me.
Yeah.
That's it.
Question 20: Would you consider yourselves old-fashioned?
Old-fashioned? What does that mean?
I think like not like today's like. I feel like we are. Because we're not into like for instance, like a perfect example, like it's just like we don't want our like like I told you the other day, like you're somebody said, oh you're gonna raise like a little man and like sagging his pants and you and I were both like
yeah that's
no like absolutely not kind of thing. So I think in like that sense we are kind of like old fashioned.
But I mean in our manners and like that, I feel like no I wouldn't say we're old fashioned or new fashioned. I feel like we're just very ourselves. Honestly, I wouldn't consider myself old fashioned.
Not old fashioned in the sense
honestly,
like
old fashioned would be like I'm
Having to marry me first.
Yeah, having to marry her first and everything like that. Having to go and meet her parents before I even took her on a date or something. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things that old fashioned do, but we do our things our own way. You know, we're not very into like clubbing scenes. We're not into like we're in our own stuff. We do our own things our own way.
Are you guys truly in love? I don't know. Maybe.
We got a kid.
Yeah, I mean, there's no real connection. Like,
nah, you know.
Yeah.
Show.
Right. No, obviously. Like
No,
I feel like that was a
this
really
girl.
good. When I seen that, I was like,
Hey, there's no dumb questions. You know, whoever wrote
There
it,
is
thank
none,
you. That was a good. That was a question.
But
you know
like,
what I mean?
come on now.
No,
like-
we are very much in love. Like I love the living doo-doo out of this girl, and she loves me back the same way. Probably she'll say more. Yeah.
How do your best friends feel about you guys having a baby together?
My friends love it. My best friend recently, shout out to Fabian and Michelle and little Aiden.
And Aiden.
They just recently had a baby, and they were ecstatic.
That we're the godparents of?
Yeah, we're the godparents of, but they were ecstatic. Obviously, they were like, "Oh my god, now we get to have." They were really hoping for a boy because me wanting a girl and him having a boy.
And like growing up.
And growing, they wouldn't have been friends.
Yeah,
hell yeah, Aiden would try to shoot a shot. My daughter's gonna be perfect and beautiful. It's gonna be like the girl next door for him.
Oh,
but anyways, now they're gonna be best friends. So my best friends are fucking ecstatic. Sorry about the curse words, but
My best friend at first was a little reserved because of like us not rushing it.
We're new.
But still new into the relationship, and she was like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" Because like pre-pregnancy, we would drink a lot. And like
we would do
you
have to understand though. A lot of people obviously they're gonna look at the time frame and be like, oh my god, like there's no freaking way. But for everyone who's ever been in love, it's really not about like
there's
no
time
preference. There's no time preference. You could date a person for 2 years and really fall in love with them, or you could meet a person on site.
And plus, marriage doesn't define love. Marriage doesn't define a family.
50% of all marriages.
It's just a piece of paper.
Exactly.
I already have his last name. So literally.
But don't worry, we will have a wedding.
Oh, that's cool. It's cool, bro. No,
But yeah.
23. Well, they spelled this wrong, but who?
We didn't answer that question fully actually. But now her best friend's very.
Oh
happy for us.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Now
she was with us. She was in the video.
Yeah, she was with us at the.
Shout out to Linda.
At the ultrasound reveal thing. She's like really thinking now, and she's like.
And then
excited.
your other best friend too.
Hev?
Yeah. Heaven was happy off the bat.
Yeah.
She was ready for anything. That girl, she's like, go for it. You can do it.
I mean, in the beginning though, she was reserved too. Because my last relationship was also the same, like rushed and very like into it. So they thought that this one's gonna be the same thing. Now that there's a baby involved, it's a little bit more serious. So Hev and Linda both thought that, they didn't know him. So they were just like, who is this guy getting you pregnant, whatever.
Yeah.
But now they're really cool with him and they get along with him. So that's like the best part about it. Because in the beginning it was like a little rocky, but
to try to get to know me,
Yeah. So who shooted their shot first? I did.
Right?
No.
You're probably like,
what happened was I already thought he was cute working at Cotton On. But it's going to sound bad. But we'll get into another video later about this.
Discussing all that.
Yeah. I was already in a relationship, but that was really, really, really bad. And I thought he was already cute, but I was like, I can't do it. Like, that genuinely isn't me to cheat. That's not who I am. That's not who I'll ever be, is a cheater. So I just thought he was cute. So I kept my distance away from him. I broke up with my ex, and then that following, week later?
No, it was a while before that. It was a while.
How long ago was that party afterwards?
You talking about that? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was the day that I shooted my shot. So it was a few weeks later, a week or two later.
Yeah.
We got drunk at his house. He hosted parties.
Yeah.
He always hosted parties at his house, and I got drunk, and then he waited for me outside for the Uber to come because he didn't let me wait outside.
No, she was by herself. Are you crazy? I
know
my block.
And I got in the Uber car. And then he waited till I got in the car. And then he waited till I drove off. I texted Linda and I was like, I really like him, whatever. Because she wasn't there with me. She was like, just tell him right now. So I did. And I was like, by the way, I think you're really cute. And then what did you reply back with, like the hard eyes or something?
Yeah, no, I replied a little more. I thought she was cute. Obviously, I thought she was cute too.
He told me I was cute. He tried to
I don't know.
This is kind of complicated because I shooted my shot, but you did like initiate a date.
I initiated a date after you told me.
Was it after?
After, yes, it was after. It was a day, 2 days after my party that when she told me.
You're right, because I wasn't a redhead.
No, you weren't redhead until later, until we actually started talking.
Until like 2 weeks later, because that's when you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, became a redhead, went to another party, and then that's when we were just like, let's do this kind of thing. And then like 2 to 3 weeks later, he asked me to be his girlfriend, and then I said yes.
Now we're here. First. So all people that would be like, how the heck is this possible?
Because I want a can.
Because she wanted me. So what's up?
Shut up. 24, who was the best flirter?
Me. Guys, alright, obviously those people that
Who
are like,
looks
how
like
the
best
hell?
flirter? Who looks like the best? If I look like the best flirter, like the video. If he looks like the best flirter, comment on the video and you can say it.
And just say chaos.
I look like the best flirter, and I am the best flirter.
That's a lot. Whatever. On to the next. You decide.
By the way, if you hear that door right there is my father's room. So if you hear him
shout out to Richard
yelling and all that stuff, it's because he's really excited. He's watching a movie. So
probably watching Wallin' Out.
And I don't want to like. Probably. My dad knows no English, but is a huge fan of Wallin' Out. And you hear him chanting it, so it's like weird.
He's a funny guy. Go ahead.
Who's the most emotional? I know it's Crystal, but maybe times change.
Who said that? That's so funny.
One of my friends, I'll tell you later. It's still me.
So funny. Yeah, she's very emotional.
It's still me.
She's very emotional.
It's not a bad thing, but he has his own emotions too. Don't even.
No, I'm not gonna say I'm not emotional. I'm emotional.
But I'm more 1,000%.
I'm a freaking onion, okay? You peel me back and you need to find.
But like, you know, like those guys who be like, oh, I don't want to wear a pink shirt because it's gay. But like, if you like the pink shirt, you'll be like, it's just a shirt. It's just a color. I'm
comfortable with my own skin. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with a lot of my shit. I don't really care. It's like if I like it, I'm gonna wear it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Pink on a shirt though, I don't really wear.
And you're not afraid to like show your emotions and stuff. There's a lot of freaking a-holes out there who would rather lose a good girl and not tell her how they feel.
Yeah. Because
they're they're very prideful.
I mean, it's all guys. Listen, there are so many people out there who F their lives up just because of the fact that they think they're hard and stuff like that. But you know what, man? If you really wanna be hard, you will wear what you're about on your shoulder. You know. If you are comfortable being like that, being a player, being all that hard and stuff like that, everything, do you. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do. Alright? But if you really want like a girl, don't be afraid. You know what I mean? She likes you. She's there. It's not that hard.
Because if you don't tell her how you feel, then she's going to assume how you feel. And then it's going to be worse because then she's not going to want to pursue you no more.
And women's minds, they run. We walk.
You're first to know.
They run.
You're first to know.
They run.
And then the last question was... I don't remember. I didn't write it down.
Oh, yeah, she didn't. Will we take our child to my first fight? And the question is, heck yes.
I was reserved though because if it was a girl,
I still want her to be there.
But I wouldn't have wanted her to, because like I said, if she was anything like me,
if it's a big moment, like when I make my debut, it's gonna be a big moment.
It's even me, and I barely want to go because I have bad anxiety. And if I see him like just, you know, I'm be like, let me go in there. Let me team tag.
It's not cocky. It's confidence. Like that.
Oh God.
Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys liked it. Give it a thumbs up. And always don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
And if you have any other suggestions on what you want to see us do, you can always comment or just DM one of us. Our social medias are in the description box below.
So see you later, Chaotix.